What's up, guys? This is Chris with C&T Automotive LLC. Today we are working on a 2003 BMW 525i. We're going to be changing the, we're going to be changing out the idler pulley and tensioner pulley. It's here. I already have the old one off. If you look inside here, it's where it's located. The idler goes here on that bolt there. Tensioner, there's a bolt right here, right there, and then there's one right down here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's another one right down there where I'm pointing at. So basically, in order to get that out, what you need to do, you have the radiator hose up on top. So in order to get the radiator hose out, BMW have these very nifty little clips here. So what you do, these are going to be pressed in like so. They're just pressed in there. So what you want to do, get a flathead screwdriver or a pick or whatever you can, get up underneath this, pop it out. Don't pull it all the way out. It's got a little groove for it to fit into. Pull it back to there, and then what you want to do, it's got like a little plastic, not plastic, but like a rubber O-ring right inside there. Well, it's it's like a little O-ring inside there. So what you want to do, you want to wiggle it back and forth a little bit just to get that O-ring to release. You don't want to wiggle very hard because they have a tendency of breaking very, very easily. But other than that, once you get that off, you want to take it off from here, the upper radiator hose from here, and from the that's on the engine, and then from here on the radiator. Once you get that off, you pretty much have open view to it. The idler pulley, it sets up here like so. You want to make sure this little nipple right here goes inside of this little groove here. So what you do is you just put it up on here like this here. Once you get it in place like that, then you stick your bolt through and bolt it on. Now I'm gonna wait to put this on because I want to get the tensioner put on first. The tensioner is below that, so it's a little hard to do if I have the idler already up there. A little bit easier with it out of my way. BMW makes things pretty tight, so it's a pretty tight it's pretty tight squeeze there. Now when you release the upper radiator hose, you are going to have some fluid drip, so you definitely want to get you like a like something like this, like an oil pan or just something just to catch the fluid. You definitely don't want the coolant going out into the air like that. It's an environmental hazard or whatever they want to call it. But if you do, it's no big deal. Just kind of clean it up a little, maybe some kitty litter, some dirt, some stay dry or oil dry, whatever your choice is. Either way, just cover it up and you're good to go. Other than that, guys, to put it back together, it's literally the same procedure as you took it off. Just the 2 bolts for the tensioner, 1 bolt for the idler pulley. Then you just want to route your belt all the way around. Once you route your belt around, then you just crank back on that idler, or not the idler, the tensioner, and that will allow the belt to slide on the tensioner. You want to make sure that you do the tensioner last, no, I don't have it up here yet, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Sometimes it's a bit easier to do the tensioner and do the idler last because the idler has no grooves in it. Some of the tensioners have grooves on them, the majority of them do. So sometimes it's a little harder to get that on the, to get that belt past those grooves. Whereas with the idler, it's slick, so it's definitely a lot easier to slide it across. So it's up to you. It's kind of a case by case. Some of them's easier, some of them's harder to do it that way. It's just something you're gonna have to decide once you get there. But other than that, it's very simple, very basic. It should take you no more than, I would say, 20 minutes tops to do everything, as long as you have all your parts here ready to go. Now for the tensioner, it's going to be a 13 millimeter, and for the idler, it's going to be a 16 millimeter. and that's for the bolts to remove and put the bolts back in. Other than that, if you guys have any questions, or if you guys have any videos that you might like to see us do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and make us aware of those videos, and we will do our best to get some of them done. Other than that, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more awesome automotive repair videos.